Welcome to Shaunie's World. These are just my thoughts with a comedic side of humor. But if you're cool with your girl, go fool with your girl. Appreciate you for dropping by.
Disclaimer. Baby, love is hard to come by. See, the scary thing about love is you can really love somebody with everything in you, and they might just be in lust with you. Hell, they might just be using you as a place filler because they just wanted to create that perfect picture for everybody else, but inside, they incomplete. Now, when I heard about this story, baby, I'm taking you to Wisconsin. Baby, I was like, what? Where my game fan? Buckle up while we go down this rabbit hole. Now, there is a man that answered to the government name at the time of Ryan Borgwardt. Okay? The thing is, he was married, y'all. This man, at the age of 45, was married with kids. It wasn't just him and his wife. And the whole time, this man, I don't know when he checked out the marriage, but baby, he checked out so well that he faked his death. Do you hear me? I don't want to never feel that void. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Fantasia keep telling y'all with y'all glasses, but y'all just keep going through the motions. So let's build it up. Now, apparently, this magician, we're going to call him magician because he vanished. He had this whole thing plotted in his head. So he went on a canoeing trip. At least this is what he told his wife at the time. Now, on this canoeing trip, he planted this whole situation where the last text that he sent, he said, hey, baby, I'm just about to turn the canoe around and I'll be in soon. Baby, August the 12th was the last time that she physically saw him. August the 11th was the last time via text message she was able to speak to him. So she like, well, wait a minute, baby, my baby didn't come home. And she probably was saying, my house is not a home when you're not around. She probably was singing Luther, like, where he at, though? So officials started to look for him. You know, after a while, you got missing people's reports. They'll go out and send out people just to see the wellness check side of things. Well, they did see an overturned kayak, and they saw a life jacket in the lake. They later found his fishing rod, and they found his little tackle box, you know, where he keeps his supplies. But they didn't see no him. They didn't see no him. They assumed that he had, let's pop that fan, because I wasn't there. Allegedly, he drowned, because if they don't have no body, guess what? They don't know. They hired the special divers. They used drones. They used sonar radar. And they used the K9 dogs that sniffed out the clues. 54 business days they searched for this man. I mean, looking high and low. Looking for him. No signs of Ryan, okay? So they created their press conference and they were just saying that they have exhausted every search ability. They went out 15 acres, y'all. You know how much money they used to find this man or look for this man? Hours and hours, money long. They couldn't find him. Now, they started digging a little further, right? They started saying, well, wait a minute. Let's start looking into his, identification. Baby, tell me why his name ended up resurfacing in Canada. I know. Let me say it for you. So just imagine you sitting at home, you thinking, oh my God, me and my children are now without a husband. My children is without a father. I am now officially a widower. And you sit up here and you let, the police keep you up to date on anything they could find. Even if they found his shirt, his shoes, or his dirty drawers. You just want a piece of him for clothes. You want the body though, but in those situations, we don't know. It just looked like something happened, and it looked like something bad happened at that. Now, they started to dig even further, and they noticed that when they went into his browsers of his computer, that all of the internet searches had disappeared. The bank account funds was switched over and they were moved to a foreign bank. Looking up and Googling life insurance policy payouts. Even saw him communicating with a woman from over in another country. And I'm like, sir, if you're not happy, just tell your wife. Tell your kids. But that's too easy, right? He even obtained a new passport. I'm like, well, how, Sway? Don't you need, like, you for a passport picture? Like, you can't go take a picture of somebody else and be like, well, when I fake my death, this who I'm going to be. It's your face. Maybe other countries don't communicate with the U.S. passport side of things. And so if you apply for another passport in another country, they don't cross those lines unless it's an FBI type situation. They have to get involved. Man, this man replaced his laptop hard drive. Like, he really did this in slow motion. And I don't think anybody caught it because he probably still was playing the role of a good, happy husband and a happy father. Well, it's depressing that somebody would go to this extent to fake their death and then be found in a whole nother country in Eastern Europe just having a good time. He busting the skin to somebody overseas. Now, investigators are asking you, Ryan, whoever you are today, to turn yourself in, baby. They are saying, do the right thing. Now, they are going to charge you with something if they ever find you, so you better stay over there because you're out of jurisdiction at this moment. But you wasted search hours, sir. You wasted time. People were really invested in finding your scoop ball head self. They were. And the fact that you went over and beyond to fake your death for so long, 54 days? Who did you fly out the country? Did you get a private jet? As much security clearance you had to go through to cross over borders? Who helped you? How did you get there? That's what I want to know. It just hurts my feelings that people fake being happy for so long when all they got to do is let you go. You done took all the money. Playboy bunnies, those wanting money. Man, you took everything. These folks literally like went in overtime looking for you, and you, with your thick eyebrows and your dog-licked camel hair, went and skipped the country? What do you think your kids are feeling? They're like, oh man, my dad died doing what he loved to do, kayaking and lying. The man is still alive. God, Lee, I hope the booty was worth it. See, that's the problem I have with people, man. Just say, I'm not where I once was. You do fall out of love, but sir, you deprived your children. Them your seeds out here thinking you dead and you out here busting seeds of somebody else. You pulled the Brian McKnight. You sat up here, had a family over here, crossed over, had a new family, and forgot about your old family. Baby, that's why I say you can't be just laying down with anybody because these soul ties is dangerous. I mean, you literally fled to another country and your family could never find you, and you are having a good time just watching the news while we look for you. They need to do background medical tests on people's mental before they do that. And they need to have stronger follow-ups on life insurance policies because it should not have been that easy for him to do that. At some point, he would have to use these fingerprints to self-verify. What did you do? Mission Impossible stuff? Like, did you burn off your fingertips, sir? Do you have a twin brother? I want to see what this lady look like who's in this other country, because if she ain't fine like wine with a big behind, oh, I'm disappointed. Don't leave me for no Rudy Poo. See, y'all need to start marrying what you really truly want. If you want a nasty freak that's down every day of the week, marry that. Don't go out here and bring children to this world with somebody just because that's what everybody else said you should do. Match your energy with somebody that match the energy you want to live with for the rest of your life. Stop wasting people's time and settling. Who you doing a favor for, sir? You're not good looking anyway. You got to the ma'am of the house, the woman of the house, the mother of the house, the wife. I'm assuming you by yourself now because he's fully committed with somebody else. I'm sorry that you loved him, and I don't know you. Y'all might have had problems on the horizon. There's no perfect marriage, but from the perspective side, from the respectful side, he's disrespectful, ma'am. He's disrespectful. And now since they know he alive, how can you void out the insurance policy? Did he take all y'all money? Because, baby, this man plotted this I don't know when he fell out of love with y'all, because as a family, he stopped loving y'all. But I hate that he did this much work to prove that he wanted to be somewhere else. But God don't like ugly with your ugly ass. So good luck out there. And when you get to the point where that lady over in Europe don't want you, don't come crawling back to this woman in Wisconsin, and your kids have every right to despise you. And I approve that message. But I am just the messenger, baby. It's your girl, Shaunie B. If you're cool with your girl, down for with your girl. Y'all, check out the website. You know it goes down. Yes. www.shauniebenttertainment.com. Check out the finger. It's holiday time, so y'all, I got a lot of cool stuff that y'all can give to, as bag fillers. But other than that, if you just choose to donate, you can do so, but there's no pressure to do either of those two, because I see the likes, the shares, the comments, and it warms my heart for real, for real. So I'm forever grateful for just your time. That's how much I love y'all, for real. So thank you from my lips to your ears, because y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all do come keep me company, whether it's for 5 seconds, 10 minutes, or whatever, and I appreciate that. You got to say thank you. People don't forgot where it came from. That's why folks be falling off. But I ain't. I want to verbally tell you. But hop in the comments, man. People go through lines so much, a lot don't care who it tells. And that's why I said, stop living a fairy tale life and tell the truth. Just marry what you really want to wake up to every day and stop wasting people's time, bro. Y'all out here making people's lives miserable. And now these people have a heartache, and then they're laying in their bed crying. There's like, why me? When all they ever did was love you for who you showed them you are. But this is why I tell y'all, if loving you is wrong, hell, sometimes you just got to be wrong. Forget being right. I don't want to be right no more. We need early signs, because people are really like losing it, and they're investing so much to only see somebody run away with the money and go be happy with somebody else temporarily. Because baby, let me tell you something. You're not a prize. The woman that stuck by your side when you were nothing, or when y'all built each other from nothing to something. The people that's on the outside, they're temporary. They only see half of you because you're busy sneaking around. They don't know to fool you. And the lady in Europe probably ready to dump you anyway, because your hair uneven and you're dusty and you ain't all of that. So whenever you find your way back, they need to put handcuffs on you and lock you up and don't let you out, and pay back that insurance money, because you are good as alive with your ugly ass. But y'all better pay attention and start buffering that internet history to see what your boos are really Googling and trying to figure out. And set up your accounts to where both people have to sign off on it. Don't put or, put and. Because if you put or, that means they can do it without you. You put and, then you got to be present so they can't do it by themselves. That's from me to you. But until next time, next story, and I'm out this piss.